Are you tired of the typical libraries with conventional music that makes you feel meh? Introducing Leerecs.com, the music website made for and by minds like you. Our team are lifelong musicians and producers in love with music. Search the Leerecs music catalogs and find music with guaranteed originality. Mark the difference with music of signature at Leerecs.com.
So this is not normal, in a good way. Not normal because it's really special. Beautiful song that we have by Lucy Gallant, and she's here with us today. Hi Lucy, how's it going?
Hey, good, how are you?
Very, very happy to have you. This is such an energetic song and it's really beautiful. I really like the message. These things that you do with your voice is, you know, this ups and downs is fantastic. Really, really special. So
thanks so much.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So we finally talked, and I'm really glad about it. We really want to learn everything about your music, your career, and get to discover you. So take the floor, please, and introduce yourself.
Well, hello. So yeah, my name's Lucy Gallant, and I was originally born in I was born in England, but now I live in Australia. And yeah, I've been playing in I've been to over 50 countries, and I've performed in most of them, and I've written over 1,000 songs since childhood. And yeah, I get my inspiration from traveling and just different cultures and different experiences in my life. And just really what my message is about is kind of like to make people feel good about themselves and celebrate their uniqueness. And because I've traveled so much, I like to inspire other people to travel and just get out there and live their dreams and just live a full life and come out of their like self-made prisons that a lot of us put ourselves in our own minds. And I'd like to inspire people to just come out of that box and just be themselves and explore the adventures of the world. So that's what my dream is, to just inspire people to live a full life, and that's what my music's about.
Wow, it's such a wonderful purpose. And you said over 50 countries, but the real deal is, you said you compose 1,000 songs. Is that right?
Yeah, around that, maybe more. Yeah, I write songs all the time and just get inspired by so many different things. And I kind of just like, it's pretty easy for me to write a song because it just kind of, I feel when it's going to come, and it just kind of like comes through me. I just hit record on my phone and start playing something on the guitar, and then the lyrics just kind of come through when they're ready. It's like the song's already been written and I just like let it come through.
Yeah,
it's pretty amazing.
It's amazing, but it's not the first time that you hear it. A lot of times the songwriters feel like it's more of a transmitter, or kind of channeling the song out from the universe, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I think a lot of other songwriters may feel the same. Yeah, it's cool, because then I really know like that's what my purpose is to kind of like channel that message from me, but also from the universe, so that other people can hear it. Sounds a bit out there, but that's really what happens. Yeah.
And I really like that, point that you made about trying to liberate from our own, mental prisons in our head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah. Well, I feel like, and I'm not saying that I'm free from my own head. I'm still talking to myself too. But I feel like since childhood, a lot of us are conditioned to live in this box and to put ourselves, we're conditioned to not bring ourselves up, but to put ourselves down and keep ourselves small and just live in this like prison inside our own heads, and to like not believe in ourselves. And just this society has a lot of pressure on us to be something, and a lot of people are pressured by their families or peers to be something that they don't want to be, and so they live a life that they're not happy, just trying to make other people happy. And so there's a lot of different ways to look at it, but yeah, it's just like we are the only ones that can free ourselves from our own mind. So that is like just what it's about. It's just kind of like freeing ourselves from our own self-made prison.
Is that true? Is that really, really true? So, going back to your beginnings, and originally from the UK, I believe you said. Right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Were you making music back then? Was it a different life that you had? How was that?
Yeah, I had a very different life. I left school pretty early when I was like 14, and then I ended up running away from home, and I was living on the streets for a while in London. And then my mum was Australian, so when I was around 15, we moved to Australia together. She got me out there. We moved to Australia and we travelled around Australia together. And then we travelled around together for about 6 months, and then I left again and went on a little journey, and I ended up at a few festivals in Australia, and that's how I started to get inspired. And I knew I wanted to write songs and become a songwriter, was at these like kind of hippie festivals. Yeah, and I just knew, like, because I saw this girl singing a song around a campfire, and she'd written it herself, and it was so beautiful, and I thought, that's what I want to do. And so the little money I had, I went and bought a little kind of kids guitar, and I started to teach myself how to play the guitar just as I traveled. And then I just found it really easy to, lyrics just started coming through me. And so rather than like learning other people's songs, the way I started to play was just write my own songs. So I think that's how it's been so easy for me to write songs, is because that's how I learnt. It wasn't like learning covers and stuff. It was just like, make your own thing up. So that's probably why I've written over 1,000 songs and stuff. It's because it's just come naturally to me that way.
Yeah, that was...
I don't know if I blocked it then.
Yeah, it's probably it was maybe your destiny to discover that, and in such a such a life story, right? What do you think? Do you think you have more? Has this story has taught you something special, or do you feel like your life experiences brought you somehow to better place to write songs?
Yeah, definitely, because like after Australia, then I just continued to travel, and like in my new music video for Not Normal, which I know we're going to talk about later, is me hitchhiking. So I've done a lot of like hitchhiking around in different countries and stuff, and I've met so many beautiful people just from doing that. And that's made me like realize not just hitchhiking, just like also like being in different countries. Like I've done a lot of busking, like playing on the street performing. And so a lot of people, and that really makes a lot of people happy. And I love to bring my music to the streets, because that's really enjoyable, to bring some light and laughter and happiness to the streets. So I don't know where I am now.
Well, I guess, we need these beautiful spirits like yours, free spirits.
Yeah, that's it. Free spirit.
Not afraid. What strikes me is the fact that you're approaching life without fear. And
Yeah, that's what I talk about in my songs too. It's like trying to inspire people to like come out of their fear, because the minute you like, it can be scary, but the minute you come out and step into a scary situation, so many magical things happen, and you realize like how aligned you can be with the universe, and so many gifts will come your way, and you'll just meet the most amazing people. But you just have to take risks in life, you know, and that's when the magic happens, and that's when you can see that life is really magic, is when you take risks and you get out there and do things you wouldn't normally do. And that could be any kind of thing, you know, it doesn't have to be traveling or hitchhiking. It just could be any little thing, just taking any little risk, and you'll see a magic happen.
Exactly. Without daring to do so, you're not gonna move. You're not gonna, if anything, you stay in the same place, which a lot of times is like going backwards as well, right?
Yeah.
But I think there's something also very positive from what you're telling us is going under the expectation that the people in the world are beautiful, not necessarily against you, or
that's actually what I was trying to make, and I forgot the point. Like you watch the news, you watch the media, and it's the whole time is telling us that everybody out there is evil, everybody wants to get you, and everyone wants to kill you, and everyone different is bad. But when you get out there and you travel and you meet different cultures, you realize like how many good people there are in the world. There's like so many more good people than bad, and it's just like there's so many good people in the world, so many kind, generous, lovely people in every culture. And that's what I have learned, just going out there and putting myself out there and being in situations where I meet these amazing people. And that's my message as well. There's so many good people in the world.
So true.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lucy Gallant, and let's talk about this video that you're working on. It's about the song Not Normal that we're listening to, right? And okay, so what's the content, what's the work on, what's the process, and tell us everything that you want to.
So I went over to Los Angeles to film it. I've got a really good friend over there called Robert Reed Altman. He's actually a really good filmmaker and director, and his dad is actually the Academy Award winner, Robert Altman. He's like done loads of Hollywood films and he's won lots of awards. And so me and his son Robert, we've done a few videos together before, and it's always been really fun. So we've done this one now, and when we make videos together, we just kind of like do it really like naturally. So we'll go out and like the people in the streets will become part of, they'll become the actors, and they'll want to, if they feel like it, because they'll hear the music and they'll want to join in. So everything's kind of like real natural. Of course, we'll set up a few different scenes that aren't natural. Like for instance, so this song is called Not Normal, and it's about like traveling and just celebrating just your uniqueness and just like what we're talking about, getting out there in the world and facing your fears and stuff. So in this video, we've got scenes of me hitchhiking, and one scene is with me hitchhiking on a really old school Harley Davidson with a sidecar. That's a cute little scene. And then another scene, I'm hitchhiking and I end up on a yacht. Nice. And then our yacht picks me up at the harbor. Yeah. And then I'm like hitchhiking in Hollywood, and I just like, and so I've got a little sign that says beautiful places. So basically like the idea of the video is just like I'm hitchhiking to beautiful places, and because there is so many in the world. So yeah, it's just it's really fun to make, and it's going to be released. Well, it will be released by the time this podcast is out. So it'll be released in
let's go out and watch the video. It's we're talking at the future now. It's out. So it will be out, so you guys can go watch it. It's really fun and it's inspiring, and it's just got all different types of people, in it that were on the streets, and it's got a variety of wild and interesting people, lovely people in the video.
Go check it out. It will inspire you, hopefully.
Yeah, I feel like we need this type of message desperately this time. So
yeah,
we're truly appreciative. I'm personally, I tell you that there's still artists like yourself, people at the core, good people, trying to bring up a positive message of
yeah.
All right, so
thank you.
Thanks to you. So Lucy Gallant, and so all these 1,000 or over 1,000 songs, like where can we find them? Do you have tell us about your albums, or is this like right? Go ahead.
Well, can I just say one more thing? Like, by the time this will be out, I'll be almost releasing another song, and a single and a video, and it'll be coming out in October.
Okay.
And it's called Heaven, and it's a really special song because, unfortunately, at the beginning of the pandemic, I lost both of my parents 6 months apart, tragically.
Sorry.
Yeah, so this song is dedicated to them, and it's just asking that question. Like, the lyrics are like, "Daddy, what is heaven like?" So I'm just asking my dad, "What's heaven like? Is my mum all right? Is there really an afterlife?" So yeah, it's a really special song, so I hope you guys will want to check it out. It's got a beautiful video. So that one's called Heaven. And yeah, you can hear my music on Spotify, on all the streaming sites. You can check me out on Instagram, Lucy Gallant, so LucyGallant, Facebook, Lucy Gallant Music. Check out my website, lucygallant.com. You can pretty much just find me anywhere online. YouTube, got loads of music videos on there. So yeah, have a little look.
Absolutely.
Hope you'll enjoy.
Yes. Absolutely. We're gonna have all these links into the description, and absolutely follow you, and you got hopefully a number of new fans to discover you and follow your art and your message.
Thank you. Thanks so much for this. This has been really lovely to talk to you.
Absolutely. Okay, Lucy. So let's say that you want to design your perfect future. And how does it look like?
My perfect future will be continuing to perform, but like on bigger stages, like bigger festivals, and bringing my message to more people so that we can create a better world together, and just like basically a beautiful world for everyone. Cheesy as it is, that's what I want.
It's not cheesy. It's something that right now looks very complicated, but definitely something
I know.
So it's something very desirable to pursue. Absolutely.
Yeah, and that all starts with each and every one of us. So if you can make that change within yourself, and kind of like it starts with one and then it spreads out into the world. So if you can change yourself and then spread some good vibes to your neighbor, and then that will just be contagious. So let's do it.
That's so true. That is so true. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so Lucy, let's say we spoke to the future, and now we're gonna try to speak to the past. If you were able to give an advice to your younger self, where would that be?
Give advice. I would just say, just do what you're doing. You're doing well. And you're learning how you're supposed to be. So, well done.
Well done. I like that. I like that a lot.
Cool.
Awesome. All right. So Lucy Gallant, wonderful person, spreading a nice, beautiful message and beautiful music everywhere.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
It was a long time coming. Finally, we got to talking.
Yeah. Finally. I suppose obviously the right time at the right place.
Exactly. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you again, Lucy, and we're gonna enjoy a little bit more of Not Normal. So
Thank you.
to the next one.
All the world needs is LOV. Sold our shows to the money. Spend our life on the computer screens, becoming internet junkies. Oh, we have lost ourselves again. We're not aware that we're all living in a big prison, preparing for a fake heaven.
Are you tired of the typical libraries with conventional music that makes you feel meh? Introducing Leerecs.com, the music website made for and by minds like you. Our team are lifelong musicians and producers in love with music. Search the Leerecs music catalogs and find music with guaranteed originality. Mark the difference with music of signature at Leerecs.com.